Hammond Report for Wednesday.
Bennett Friedman on the tenor saxophone.
Oh yeah. April 27th of 2022, folks. Jon Hammond here. At the microphone and at the organ. Sending out my very best wishes to Bennett Friedman. Very, very fine tenor saxophonist and teacher. You hear him right there on the Jon Hammond Band. Thank you very much for joining me once again for some more of my music and stories. Today, April 27th, and sending out very happy, healthy birthday wishes to my dear friend Bruce Hatch. Long time friend of mine and my all-time audio guru. And the last time we got together was for a very joyful event in Las Vegas. So sending this out to Bruce in the Lone Star State. He's moved to Texas. Thank you, Bruce. This is a gig that we did in a very, very cool club that is no longer here. It's called Kimball's East. On the band, Bernard Purdy on the drums, Barry Finnerty, guitar, Bennett Friedman, tenor saxophone, and yours truly, Jon Hammond, playing the rented B3 and Leslie speaker. Thank you very much, Kimball's, for providing that organ for me. It's not real often that I get a B3 organ provided for me on the gig. And we had a beautiful dinner there too. It was a lot of fun. Bruce came driving a long way for the gig. He was in the house. So thanks for coming with your family, Bruce. That was really made it very special for me. Seeing a lot of pictures here if you're looking at the audio side of this podcast.
Yeah.
And the time's been flying, folks. Yes, it has.
Taking it to the bridge, fellas.
Taking it to the bridge. And I go over those bridges many, many times.
Bennett Friedman on tenor saxophone, ladies and gentlemen.
Bennett. Yeah.
Do the organ son.
We'll
Jon
put the
Hammond
hamburger
on the
down.
B3 organ, everybody.
This is a tune I wrote along with Barry. It's called Hip Hop Chitlins. We actually performed this live on AFN Radio, the Power Network, in Frankfurt, Germany. That was an unbelievable gig. Right at prime time, middle of the day, on the Power Light Show with Margie Glatt. And I recorded it about 40 miles away. Hammond Report for Thursday, April 28th of 2022. Jon Hammond, the organ player here, with my friends in Tokyo Big Side. That's Koi Tanaka on chromatic harmonica, Suzuki chromatic harmonica like Stevie Wonder plays, and Joe Berger playing a borrowed guitar, and he sounds great on any guitar. And we're here playing at the Japan Musical Instruments Trade Fair. Koi's going to take one for you on the harmonica, changing instruments very slickly. One of the greatest harmonica players in the world, and dear, dear friend of mine for quite a long time now. Yeah. Out of sight. Oh, yeah. Getting down, Cody. Ooh. Don't try this at home, folks. Yeah, Cody. Out of sight. And Mr. Berger. As I speak, Joe Berger is in Frankfurt, Germany, walking around in the Pro Light and Sound Trade Fair at the Frankfurt Messe, where the Musik Messe was held for many years. And it's full of gear, and he's seeing quite a lot of our old friends there. I've been hearing back from. Yeah. We're getting the band back together for the NAMM show. Hope to see all my NAMM head friends June 3rd through 5th. I'm going to play a little bit of organ here for you. We're in the Suzuki Musical Instruments booth. And of course, Suzuki makes the beautiful instruments that I play. And Leslie speakers. I'm playing through a really nice wooden 3300 W, stands for wood. And it's solid state, but it has a tube in there in the preamp. And it sounds really nice, and it takes care of business for you too. Because the old Leslies, they were a little bit deficient on the power side. They sound great in the living room though. And I got one in my living room. Yes, I do. Yeah, well, I hope everybody's hanging in there. We got a surprise walking down the street the other day on the night health walk. Walked by a garbage can and a raccoon jumped out. Like a jack-in-the-box, but it was a raccoon in the box. I said, he looked at me, I looked at him. He went that way, I went the other way. So be careful, folks, when you go out to the garbage can, because there might just be a surprise raccoon in there. You don't want to mess around with those guys. Yeah, we heard an interesting news report from the horrible Ukraine invasion war that's going on the other day. The guy was from Czech Republic, and at the beginning he said hello. At the end he said goodbye. So amigos and amigas, I'm gonna say goodbye in just a minute here. But first I want to thank everybody in Tokyo Big Sight. Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to be back in Tokyo. Wow. How about it for Koi Tanaka, everybody? He's my favorite harmonica.
Koi-san, the greatest.
And he's also a good friend from Stevie Wonder, you know? Stevie loves Koi and we love Koi, you know?
That's right.
And we love Stevie too, you know?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, and in the string section, give it up for my good friend for a long time, Joe Berger, the Burgermeister.
AKA the Burgermeister. Okay, bye-bye now, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Soon I Will Be Free. And we're going to play this next month. Soon we're going to play this tune in the San Francisco County Jailhouse number 8. So I'd like to dedicate it to the ladies of Jail 8. Soon I Will Be Free.
Soon I will be free. It's the Hammond Report. This is Jon Hammond with my Hammond Report for Friday, April 29th of 2022. TGIF. Thanks God it's Friday. I want to dedicate this tune to all my friends in Ukraine. I stand with Ukraine during this terrible, difficult time. And as I said in the intro, I played this tune in CJ8. That's County Jail number 8. San Francisco County Jail. I played there 12 years in a row with some of these same cats. And it's on my second album, Hammond's Bolero, Soon I Will Be Free. I played organ and accordion on it. And Ronnie Smith, back there on the drums, he's on the entire album, and we're going to be getting back together and playing down in Los Angeles real soon. We're in Louisville, Kentucky here. Native son of Louisville, John Bishop on the guitar. He's going to take a beautiful solo here for you. Thanks to all the folks who came out to hear us for this one-nighter. It was going to be a two-nighter, but somehow we got bumped off the second night. But we came anyway. And I didn't get to see too much of Louisville because we got in the afternoon, did our sound check, played the gig, and we had to leave at 6 o'clock in the morning. So that was what we know in the music business as hit it and quit it. That's right. Well, I want to bring you some of the latest news for me, and that is I came face to face with a gopher yesterday. They've been tearing up the ground, and you don't see him pop out too often. He came up above ground. He was looking at me, and I was looking at him. I took this big shot. Yeah, they call him pocket gopher, like Pocket Funk. One of my more well-known tunes. That's right. And I just heard from my good friend Lawrence Gay, master photographer. He sent a great picture of the Green Tortoise bus running the coast. That's right. I took the Green Tortoise bus quite a while ago. They had an older type of bus when I took it up the coast, all the way to Portland and Seattle. It was quite a pleasant experience, actually, until on the return trip when they turn it into a big bed, like they put all the seats flat, put mattresses or there's some kind of foam down so you could sleep. And I was kind of up, half asleep, had my Panama hat pulled down over my eyes, and the lady opened the window of the bus and it sucked my Panama hat right out the window, and I said, "Stop this bus immediately." On the old I-5 somewhere, my Panama hat is flatter than a pancake. John Bishop on the guitar. Yeah, I haven't heard from John for a while. Hope he's doing okay. I see sometimes on the Facebook, these kids are all grown up now. Yeah, we had a few nice gigs when he was living in the San Francisco Bay Area. And then he went back to Louisville to finish up his studies there. And he told me about the problems with the jazz community there, and I said, well, maybe I can book a gig and we'll come out there to support you. And we did it. I had earned some tickets by playing a special event for Southwest Airlines, and we used them up to fly to Louisville, Kentucky, home of UPS. That's right. They fly a lot of jets out of there. Yeah, John. It's a special hand-built guitar he's got there. One of a kind. I wrote this tune in the key of D flat for all you musicians out there. It has a special tonality, that key. And I wrote it to be an uplifting tune. So I hope I'm lifting a few folks out there. I want to thank you once again for joining me for some more of my music and stories. I wish everybody to have a beautiful TGIF and weekend. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll be on TV tonight. 29th year of the Jon Hammond Show on MNN TV, MNN.org, streaming all over the world. I'm gonna take you home now. Soon I will be free. Bye-bye now.
Wow, thank you very much. It feels great to be here. You know, this is the other side. Unfortunately, we got to leave at 7:30 in the morning. If you look up and see a Southwest Airlines jet, we're going to be on it, man.
That's right. Bye-bye now.
So it's all very surreal for us, you know. But
Hammond Report for Saturday, April 30th of 2022. Jon Hammond here. I just had to unplug the microphone and plug the organ in the polytone amplifier from drummer Heinz Leicius. Thank you, Heinz, for bringing the polytone amp. And thank you, folks, for joining me once again for some more of my music and stories. I hope everybody's okay out there. We got some beautiful cats on the band here at the Auster Bar in Hamburg, Germany. And Joe Berger on guitar. He's over in Germany right now in Frankfurt. Heinz Leicius is the drummer, and his two beautiful great horn players, Michael Leuschner, trumpet, Fiete Felsch, great alto player. These guys are from the NDR Big Band, the radio big band of Hamburg. And yours truly, Jon Hammond, at the organ. There goes Lutz, my dear, dear friend Lutz Buchner, the great tenor player. We lost him way too young. Lutz just got there. He came from another gig, and he joined us on the very next tune. He was in the house. They just naturally harmonize on everything they play together so many times. Brothers in music. And this is a tune that I wrote in Paris in 1981. My very first trip to Europe. I spent 56 days in Paris and wrote this little tune in my hotel room. It's called Lydia's Tune. And it's on my very first album. It's been with me a long time. So, the latest from here, I have been... Oh, by the way, that's a special guitar that Joe is playing there, built for him by our friend Tor in Norway. And it sounds beautiful. Joe plays it so well. I have been trying to learn how to cook during this pandemic. So my latest thing, of course, I use a lot of garlic, and that seems to help keep the the Pando cooties away, along with the shots and the boosters. I got both of my boosters, and I use the mask still inside. So let's see what I cooked: asparagus, brown rice. Now, yesterday I cooked Brussels sprouts, also with brown rice and a lot of garlic, And yeah, Joe, very nice. And stepping up, Fite Felsh, alto saxophone. No microphone. This is just the way the horn should sound. That room is perfect for this. If you're ever in Hamburg, it's in part of Hamburg called Eimsbüttel. And we played there several times. I'll be back. The live music is coming back in there. Fite is an amazing musician. He's been on the NDR Big Band for a long time, and he went to North Texas University. So many great musicians came out of their music program there. Yeah. So, last night, on a health walk, I was amazed to come across this old drum and a KLH Model 20, 1965 hi-fi. Tried to carry it back, it was pretty heavy. Yeah, Fite Felsh. Michael Leusner would play a beautiful one on the trumpet here. Michael is a great music director too. Long-time director of the Landesjugend Jazz Orchestra, Mecklenburg-Vorpommern, where they shorten it by saying MecPom. I had to learn how to say all that when I came and played with them, and that was a lot of fun. Thank you very much, Michael, for inviting me for that. So yeah, we found this great offering, and I copped both the Model 20 and the drum. Turns out it's a collector thing. It's actually worth some dough, so I'm going to give it to my friend John Otis. And I donated the KLH Model 20 to the great people at California Historical Radio Society. I've been a member of CHRS for over 20 years. And so it's now part of the museum. Somebody purchase it and help support the club. And last night I watched some of that. Yeah, Michael, out of sight. I watched some of the Apple coverage of the San Francisco Giants game. Yeah, that's a new thing Apple's doing, Friday night baseball. And the Giants lost, but they set off a lot of fireworks afterwards. And I like the way Apple covers it. Very cool. This organ's been with me a while now. Actually, I got two of them. And I'm going to be taking it down to Los Angeles pretty soon. We're getting the band back together. And I'll be announcing more about that in some of my coming Hammond Reports. I want to remind you folks that I'm on cable TV every Friday night and streaming around the world from mnn.org. Last night we were walking, I was Listening to my show comes streaming in from MNN.org, channel 1, the community channel. There's 4 channels. The Jon Hammond Show. And it's a 28-minute program. This is my 39th year. Yikes. And I'm doing a Hammond Report just about every day. I would say daily. And today is just another day. But like everybody, I'm watching this Ukraine invasion, killings and bombings going on. It's really tearing me up. And yesterday, Admiral John Kirby, he broke down talking on the TV. My heart goes out to everybody there that's affected. I got musician friends in Ukraine and Russia as well. And I've got a lot of friends from that part of the world all over the place. So let's stop that already. I hope that we'll see some peace in our lifetimes. In the meantime, I'll take you home with my tune here. I wish everybody a beautiful weekend. Come back tomorrow. I have some more for you. One last thing to say before I slide out of here. That is, thank you, Nikolai Dietz, for shooting this with a camera. Beautiful, great drummer.
Wow.
Bye-bye now.
Don't be ashamed. Oh, man. I tell you, I wish I could take these cats on tour, you know. But they're on tour all the time with the NDR band. They have a nice bus, you know. I admire your bus, Mikhail, you know.
One little story
You know,
before I
bus
slide
person,
out.
You know. When I met my girlfriend, I said, you know, we were driving around. I said, look at that nice bus, you know. She said, oh, boy, he really likes buses, you know. I said, yeah, well, someday I want to hit the big time, you know. We hit the big time in the music business.
Jon Hammond
You
bus,
know, your
why
own
not?
customized bus with a microwave oven and a color TV, you know. So I told her about that, and she said, I do not share that dream. So that was the end of my bus dream, you know. Now we fly, you know.
There's the NDR bus. Bye-bye now, everybody.